Hey guys, so today is the beginning of week number 2 of our 108 challenge, and for some of you it's kind of like week number 3, those of you who did that 10-day 10 sun salutation challenge. So we're moving into like, wow, we've been doing this for a while and we just got done with Thanksgiving holidays, so things might have gotten a little crazy in your world. I know they did in mine, in good ways and crazy ways. So um, I want to know how you're doing. I want to know how you did over the holidays. Did you stick with it? Did you lose track? And without any judgment, without any pressure, just email me and let me know how you're doing with the practice, with your body, with your motivation, with any element of it. I know I've already gotten some information or some responses back from you guys, letting me know like some of you are really diving in and finding phenomenal results already, and some of you are really struggling. And so I want to know more so that I can kind of help the majority of us or all of us to stick with what's best for our bodies in terms of strengthening, in terms of flexibility, in terms of kindness, in terms of health, in terms of stress reduction, in terms of all of it. So let me know how you're doing. That's number 1. Number 2 is we're starting the second week. Now we're moving from 20 sun salutations to 27 sun salutations every day. Woo! So the way I've been breaking it up is sometimes I do all of them all at once, just because I get in a flow and I'm moving and it feels good. Some days I don't have it in me to do it all at once, either because of time or my body is tired. And so I'm breaking it up into 12 and what would that be? 12 and 15 sun salutations. That's how I'm going to do it today, and just let my body rest. I know some of you are doing like sets of 5. You do 5 and then you take a break and do another 5. However you're breaking it up, I want you to make sure that you're texting your partner, your yoga buddy, letting them know, hey, I did mine today. Hey, and even say I broke it up in groups of 5, or how you did them. One day I did 1 and then everything got crazy, and so I did my 19 others later. So, and the way I've been writing it out is 1 plus 19, or 10 plus 10, or 20 if I did them all at once. So let your partner know, hey, I didn't do it today, or I did something else. Like, for example, the day after Thanksgiving, I jackhammered through our foundation of our new house for 13 hours straight, which is like this. And actually it was one of those small ones, so I was squatting. And I was like, this feels like a lot of chaturangas. I'm not doing my sun salutations today. I did 13 hours of jackhammering. So I actually took 2 days of rest. I took Saturday and Sunday to rest my body because that was intense. So I call that cross training. So you guys, be playful, be observant of where you're at in your capacity. The training schedule will help build us up, but it's not something to, be like this about. So that means if you didn't quite make it every single day, it's okay. Just let your partner know. Let me know how you're doing. If you're struggling in some area, or if you're really thriving in some area, I want to know. What's your feedback? The main thing, so hopefully you have been looking for things to be grateful for, especially in the areas you feel like you're lacking. I want to say a thank you to all of those who came for the Toys for Tots, who are participating in this challenge. And so you already heard, because I told them that day, what the focus is on this week. It's continuing to deepen our gratitude, but it's kind of moving into a state of surrender. And that's what's happening right now, having to surrender as you're moving Like we're going to start doing more sun salutations. The holidays are still coming. We just got done with one. So moving into a state of surrender, how do we do that? Well, I'm going to give you kind of a challenge, a little edgy project or homework assignment or challenge, mini challenge within this week. And that is, you know, we started off with saying what you're grateful for, and then we moved into saying thank you for things that we feel like we're lacking in. Now we're going to move into a gratitude, saying thank you for things that you do not like, things that you do not want, things that you think are bad, or but that are happening either in your own life, in the world at large. And why in the world would I say thank you for the pain in my body? Why in the world would I say thank you for the starvation of that's going on in certain countries with certain people? Why would I say thank you for the things that are happening like school shootings? This is intense stuff that I'm bringing up. Maybe you don't want to go that intense. Maybe you want to go like, thank you for the argument I had with, this family member. How in the world, why in the world would we say thank you for that? Those things are so awful. Well, part of that is stepping into a state of surrender, of what we call trustful surrender, and knowing that there is a purpose behind everything. And that purpose is for the highest good of all humanity. Yes, it's a belief. It's a belief that I hold. It's a fundamental tenet of yoga, that all things happen for our highest good, even if we don't understand how or why they're working. And even if at the beginning, or if what we see in the small finite picture is devastating, ultimately everything works for our highest good. And so when we start saying thank you, even for the things that we judge or think of as hurt bad, from the smallest little thing like I stubbed my toe, to the biggest things that are even hard to say out loud, when we start saying thank you, it's not that we want more of that or we think it's good. It's moving our mind into a state of trusting that everything, no matter how we view it, has a blessing in it. Even if that blessing is simply to wake us up to make changes, Sometimes it takes suffering to remove suffering. So when we say thank you for the suffering, we're also saying, I thank you for all the things that are moving me into a higher state of awareness, to more compassion, to more action, to make changes in this world that are positive and uplifting. So I'm going to challenge you this week, while you're doing your sun salutations, while you're moving throughout your life, that if you find something that you really dislike, to take a minute and see if it's possible to say thank you for it. And to start to know that there is something deeper moving us, and something really great at work beyond what we see on the surface level. So it's a pretty big challenge. It's a pretty tall order I'm asking of you. I just want you to try it out and let me know how it feels. Try it out though more than once. Okay? Maybe it's uncomfortable at first, but maybe you find something incredibly rich and rewarding from this practice, like I have, by moving into it. So good luck. Let me know how you're doing. Challenges and successes. Work on doing it the best to your ability, given your life circumstances, and we're moving towards gratitude for the things we don't like, saying thank you. It doesn't mean that we are like, it's just saying thank you, okay? In order to help us move into a state of trust, trusting that everything is working for our good, not our personal good, but humanity's good, for our awakening, for our transformation, for building compassion and kindness and action to make great changes in this world. So, all that. And then we have our second in-person training session this coming Saturday, December 1st, I believe, at 10:30. So I'll see you here at Keller Yoga at 10:30. Email me before then. Let me know how you're doing so that when we meet up, we can address any issues or really congratulate all the great things that are happening for you. All right. We'll see you this Saturday, 10:30. Thank you so much. I appreciate your effort. I appreciate your presence, your authenticity, your honesty, and your grit, your go-to-ness. Take care.